Cheers, sir.
Do you guys get a lot of customers usually? Like, depending on what store, but... And like...
A dispensary?
Yeah.
Bro, it really depends on like the area. It really depends on the store as well. If you go to closer to LA, there's a lot more people. Yeah, say we might have a lot more customers than say like, but say there's a lot more customers than say like the Riverside one.
Yeah.
But the LA one is more people coming in looking for $5 grams. Or it's more scummier people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
More fools that are out for themselves that are like, oh, let me get a top shelf joint on that fucking $5 gram. Like, bro, this top shelf joint is worth more than a fucking $5 gram. Come on, guy.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know.
Like 200, 250. I don't know, it really depends on the fucking...
The place?
On the place.
And time.
And day. Straight up.
Yeah.
Because it could be like 420. It really like... Honestly, it's based on the number. That's what they mainly go for. Like the numbers, so like the money. So like you can have like a... On average, ours is like a day. And so like a good shop is probably like either 30,000 to like 60,000.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
I'm like, bro, that's a lot of fucking money.
That is, yeah.
I will tell you, there's no fucking business like the weed business. If you're looking for fast money, untraceable money, yeah, right there. So they pay you cash under the table, like,
so
no fucking, no
like,
tax.
Like, what confuses me is like, how do the, other certain people have different perspectives on how it works, you know? Like, how does the government like kind of like, you know, like let this happen, you know? Like, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Technically, okay, the ones I work for, I'm not gonna lie to you, they're not legal.
Oh, really?
So mine that I work for, it's technically an illegal operation. But basically, these people with a bunch of product and whatnot, they'll rent out places. They'll set up shop, run the shop, whatever, do whatever, and then after a certain while, the city will find out, and then if the city wants them there, then it'll let it happen. If not, then basically the city will basically decide pretty much if they like when
they close them down or they
close them down. Because if the city really sorry, if the city really wanted to, like they've done to us before, they could just go to Edison, which is the power company. Go to Edison or the water company and shut off the power or the water until until basically we move out.
Wow, that's dirty.
That's happened before.
That's dirty.
So at that point, it's like you gotta run off like generators and shit. But like at that point, it's like
it's kind of like too late.
Out of there.
Yeah. It's kind of like
so
we're making this go too far.
There are clinics that tax, and the ones that tax are super legal. So those are like the legal ones and whatnot.
So even like a non-tax state like Oregon, would taxing still like be something that they would be like, yeah, do that, and, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like, honestly, all the states in the next couple of years, all the states are making billions off that shit, so it's like, honestly,
Oh,
America's gonna naturally get itself out of debt. With, yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. To be honest, it's a great like. I do feel it's gonna die down. It's
Mhm.
gonna die down at some point because people are gonna be like, well, I mean, like if we can get anywhere now, it's not really like a thing for us. But the real
Mhm.
people that actually like it and are there for it are gonna continue to thrive with it. Like me personally, I'm gonna have my, I wanna, my goal is to have my own corporation. It's like a one major corporation that
Like
owns
fully
like five
legit.
different smaller business. Yeah, like a
Mhm.
legit major corporation,
Gotcha.
and um, basically it owns five different smaller businesses. One of
Mhm.
those smaller businesses specializes in just the flower, just the cannabis itself. Second one specializes in concentrates, like wax and all that, have my own
Mhm.
wax line. Third one goes for edibles.
That'd
Fourth
be a
one
pretty
goes
awesome store.
for, so, well, I mean, not even just a store, just different
Oh, different.
brands.
Okay,
So, like,
gotcha,
say
gotcha.
like Pepsi Cola,
Mhm.
and then they own fucking Mountain Dew. They own fucking all
Oh,
these
okay.
different ones. Well, imagine all those little different sodas are
Mhm. Different
different brands.
companies. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it could be like, oh, powered by Roundtree Farms. That's my last name. We're just throwing it out. It's
Mhm.
powered by this, and but it's like whole different company. Maybe I give money to somebody else that I
Mhm.
think that they're dope as fuck at making edibles,
Mhm.
and slap my label on them and give them a percentage, but they basically run the bit.
Okay.
And but basically, I want to have like one in flour, one in concentrates, one in edibles, and then I want to have my glass line, and then I want to go into, hemp.
Mhm. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I want to take the rest of the plant, use the whole plant instead of just the flowers,
Mhm.
and profit off the whole plant. And basically, make shampoo, tarps,
Oh.
rope,
Huh.
fucking cement, fucking clothes, a bunch of clothes. Basically, at that point, I start my own clothing line and do backpacks, clothes, fucking shoes, lit ass hats, fucking watches, shit like that. Just made out of hemp. Hemp
Huh.
and wood and chrome, like, you know what I mean? Make
Yeah.
it all
Yeah.
fucking
Because I've heard a lot
legit
about that
ass.
before.
Nah, hemp's dope. It's gonna. That's why so many companies are against it, because it would literally put so many out of business.
And then they use that. Oh, it's a bad thing. Like there's stuff in it. Like, dude, no, it's not. You just don't want that because then it can take you out of business. Because then it
Exactly.
could start making all the same
Yeah,
things you
because
make, but it's twice as
if you
bad.
want found one source, say to make rope, tarp, shampoo, fucking toothpaste, fucking all this shit, fucking oils, whatever,
Mhm.
you could literally just eliminate all these businesses. Basically, it would turn it into a communist thing, because at that point, it wouldn't be all this capitalism for all these different companies. It would just be this communist material, technically. So we go down to the whole thing of communism was one thing, you know what I mean? You had one kind of store, one kind of bank, one kind of, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I was
I think you.
pretty sure that was the thing, but yeah. And then they went to capitalism, which was like branch out, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, 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 I get you.
When I take a dab, I talk a lot. I don't know.
Nah, man, dude, I think everyone's like that. But it's lit though, cause like it's like rarely get to have an actual conversation and meet that's like actually like dope sometimes.
For real.
Or that someone actually knows what to me without being completely stupid.
For real. Yeah, I'm hoping me being in this industry now like either showing me like helping me get connections and shit now, and so I can better myself in the future. Either that, or it's showing me that I actually don't want to do this, you know?
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, like shit, one day I could wake up and be like, fuck, I don't really want to do this. And go
Yeah.
do some other shit.
But I don't see why that wouldn't work out though. Like something like that, I don't think would be.
No, yeah. It's definitely a thing I wanted to do my whole life. So I don't see why I wouldn't now.
I mean, if
So,
like you have like the passion to do it, I mean that's kind of really what all it takes.
for real,
You know what I mean?
for real. I gotta do something with my last name. I can't let it.
What's your last name? What'd you say it was again?
Roundtree.
See, but that's like that's a good last name though for something like Roundtree Farm.
Roundtree Sheets. Roundtree Farm.
Roundtree
Gas,
concentrates.
Roundtree Concentrate. Yes.
That's actually a pretty good last name though. All you gotta do is just get your own bud growing. You can name it that.
Yes. That's not bad.
When you go into a clinic and say you call it something like just like stereotypical like bud or something like that, you call it something like that along the lines. Do people usually ever like correct you and say it's like
What do you mean,
like
say
like,
I say it?
like call it something else will like ever like the like other people correct you? Say somebody like walks in there like, can I buy weed right now or something like that, like will you ever correct them and like call it and say like it's not just like that or something like that, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, not really. Not really. I mean, it's not really like that. Not really.
Well, I'm just curious
really.
if like people like do that or like take it so seriously that they like.
Bro, people are very specific about their shit. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Like, people come in and they'll buy stems, and they'll be like, "Let me get stems from that side of the county."
What?
And, like in the little tubs.
Stems?
Yeah, stems. Because they'll
Why
take them home. And,
oh.
Because they'll either like take them home and they'll make teas or whatever, or they'll like pick off the weed off of them and fucking smoke it. People are fucking weird, bro. People are fucking weird. I'm telling you.
That's kind of weird though. Huh. Never heard of that. Well, I mean, I heard about the tea part, but never heard about the picking off. I mean, I guess that's kind of. I mean, that's kind of stupid for the price of doing that. I mean, not for the price of that, but you know, might as well just get actual like decent quality stuff. I mean, I'm curious. So like, right when I turn 21, I really want to like go into one. I wanna, you know. It's like curious though. It's like pretty soon. I feel like you said something about this earlier. Like, no, there's not gonna be any more like drug deals going on. It's gonna all be like legit. Because I mean, pretty soon. I know. It won't be like.
What do you mean, like drug deals?
Yeah, like.
You mean like it's gonna die down?
Yeah, definitely. At least a small percentage. Maybe not. I mean, well, it's always gonna happen. It's always gonna happen. But
it's gonna be produced so much where people are just gonna fucking be like, eh, and it's not gonna be that exciting. I mean, it's kind of like LSD. LSD was fucking super big at some point, but like people are like, eh. Like nowadays, people are.
Now there's like so many other things that are like.
There's a lot of shit out there.
Yeah.
Be careful for that shit out there. Acid's not bad. I'll tell you that. It's not bad.
I've done it a few times.
Yeah? That's good.
Pretty good. I liked it. I mean, it was kind of like.
It was cool.
How do I say? It was kind of more like eye-opening. Like I kind of like changed after it. It was more like.
Like I wanted to draw all the shit I was seeing, but I couldn't just because I was fucking lazy at the moment. I wanted to. I was seeing cool shit and I wanted to draw it because we're up in the forest, and so when you're up in the forest, there's no light pollution. So it's like, it's just a whole like it looked like a kaleidoscope of just like the same shit over and over again in the sky. It was lit, and I wanted to draw it, but I could not. I was kind of pissed while we were tripping. My homie heated up my rig super hot, and it blew up. Like my glass blew up, and it fucking. I was just tripping way too hard to even care though. So, whatever. What time is it? 11:32. Oh my. Let's see. Well, sir, I believe I'm going to get off because I got work tomorrow.
Alright, man. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you.
See you, man.
Later.
Later.